Hello everybody, my name is Robert Tusardi. I am the creator of Blockchain Kingdoms. We turn video gaming into passive income and paid work. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the stock market, everything I'm seeing. Enjin coin has dropped below $3 and, a lot has been going on in the financial markets, and I think we might be headed for a little bit of a crash or a bearish trend here inside of gaming coins and NFTs. And possibly even the general crypto market. So this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research and make your own decisions. I just want this information to hopefully be either entertaining or especially useful to you. So I'm going to go kind of quickly through this video. This is actually the third time I am filming it, and I do have a lot of things to do before my company's WeFunder launch happening this Thursday, but I did want to get this video out to you guys. So Enjin hit all-time highs here on Friday. You may be surprised to hear that I actually sold around here at 363. I was asleep for the hit here at about $4. Happened about 6 a.m. my time. I woke up and I saw it was dipping back down. Had a sharp dip and it was on the back rise again. And I was like, you know what? Now's going to be a good time because I feel like I'm seeing exactly what I saw last cycle on its downward trend. So I ended up buying back in around here around 307. And I thought that probably wasn't the bottom. I thought we were probably going to go below it if we were gauging by the last cycle that Enjin had. But I decided that I was going to dollar cost average down from here if it kept going down. So if it hits around 260, I'm going to wait and see. But I think if it hits around $2.60, I will probably go in a bit more and dollar cost average down that way. So I know I did not make a video on these moves I was making. I was pretty occupied with the company. However, in the Discord chat, I was giving people updates about what I was doing with Enjin coin, when I was buying, when I was selling. So if you want to join us in our Discord, there's a link at the bottom of this video. And inside the crypto trading channel, you will find me usually posting the trades that I'm making so that you can stay informed into what I'm thinking live, because I may not always be able to make a video as the market is moving. So why did I start to sell? Well, I feel like I started to see what we saw back in here. So this was back around March 15th. We hit an all-time high of $3, and then almost like clockwork, we hit again at $2. I think this probably follows a pretty typical Fibonacci pattern. I don't have a Fibonacci's up. Obviously, I don't usually do that kind of thing. But just looking at it, we were even down here at 211 before we went for the big jump after the JumpNet launch. So I gave out a prediction that I think we could hit $5 by the end of the month and then consolidating maybe around $4. I don't know if Enjin's going to be able to pull that off now. We're at least a week into the JumpNet launch, and they have not announced any new major partnerships. No one's really coming out and saying they're having new products supported by Enjin coin. However, the JumpNet platform does get launched in earnest this week. That's what they're saying. They're saying everyone will be able to mint, because right now there are a lot of features where not everybody can mint or put things on the Enjin platform. It's gated quite a bit. But they're going to open that up supposedly this week, and so that can make things go big. So I have some critiques of Enjin coin. I've noticed on their Discord they really don't have a lot of support for their community. My impression of them after really starting to look into them over the last couple of weeks is that they don't have a huge support around their community. Esser in their Discord, as part of their team, has said that her goal is to get more people involved inside of the marketing and community support there. I think it's critical because we're seeing their competitors really come up here. Vive, Wax, Eternity is launching today. Their competitors, NBA Top Shots, they have a lot of competitors in the space now, and those competitors keep announcing major partnerships. Wax has MLB now, the Major League Baseball, as well as Funko coming in June. That was just recently announced. Vive is going to have officially licensed Jurassic Park, and and Star Trek coming out pretty soon here. I bought a Vive DeLorean last week. That was really fun. I was able to get one of the rare cards. I was not able to get one of the ultra rares, but I'm going to make a video later on how, if you want to buy collectibles on Vive, you might be able to avoid my mistakes. So Enjin is a lot of competition, and I think they really need to step it up. I'm not even sure that would really impact the price, but maybe it would. But my biggest concern is I don't see them really stepping up in terms of partnerships. They seem like they're more focused on the tech and waiting for people to come to them. If that is the goal, I think they need to knock that off. They're becoming a big company with a lot of resources, and they should give some of those resources to us if they're not using them well. So what's going on with crypto, gaming, and NFTs? The market just seems really crazy to me and a bit uneven. We see a lot of cryptos on the run right now. We have seen Binance Coin on a major run. It's gone up like 65% over the last 7 days, and for being number 3 market cap, that is a lot. So XRP was on a run. Pancake Swap, Dogecoin, all on a run lately, and so a lot of these have to do with like crypto trading, which kind of signals to me that maybe we're entering like kind of a peak hype period here for crypto, because lots of people getting into crypto now, and the gaming NFTs have been big, and these platforms are kind of starting to finally find their footing. Axie's Affinity has been on a run. Enjin Coin went on its run, and now it's on its way back down again. Ecomi has kind of been a little weird. It was in a big pump period, and now it's down a bit. So I think we're seeing a lot of interesting things in the market right now. And my number one concern is that a lot of people seem to be saying buy, buy, buy. And that has me concerned. When everyone's telling you to buy, no one's telling you to sell. That raises a red flag for me. And the reason you want to be ready for that is because it might mean everyone's getting ready to sell to you and taking those profits. I don't know if you're seeing the same thing I'm seeing, right? I only have my own perception from where I am standing, but from where I am standing, I feel like the sentiment, and hopefully I'm not in an echo chamber, but the sentiment I feel has been largely to buy, buy, buy. And I think that is always a dangerous, that's very dangerous, because you eventually, if someone figures out that everyone's saying buy, 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 then they realize that it's going to be time to sell. And, the auto traders kind of do go by their own thing. They don't necessarily, computing and the automatic computers that are doing the auto trading, they don't necessarily go by human sentiment of things, but those things do look for the market opportunities, and so they're going to wait until there's peak hype, and then they're going to sell and wait to buy back more at a later date. So always something to keep an eye on, whether or not we're hitting peak hype. So I do want to look at the Dow and the NASDAQ as well. So if we just look at the Dow, it's really up over the last year. We are at an all-time high, and it's had particularly strong run since early January. Especially versus the NASDAQ. So the Dow was basically like a lot of value stocks, Disney, a lot of mainstay companies that are not necessarily growth or tech oriented. And so we see a lot of money cycling back into those, looking forward to a COVID recovery. And the NASDAQ, which was on a massive run, up until like early February, then took kind of a bit of a dip while money was cycling back into the Dow, the value stocks, and crypto. So we saw a big dip here in tech and in the NASDAQ composite, and it's kind of on its way back up again, but I'm still not sure about this. I think generally in all the markets we might be seeing a bearish trend again, just because there's been a huge influx of stimulus money globally, and I think right now people don't know what to price things at, because everything is valued so differently, and crypto just adds another layer to that. Is ENJ really worth $3? Is it worth $4? Is it worth $5? It's generally in comparison to everything else, which brings me to my next comment, which is Bitcoin. So I follow someone called named Satoshi Stacker. He's a YouTuber. and he made a YouTube video early this morning, and he was saying that he thinks that BTC is going to hit all-time highs close to $68,000 within the next couple of hours. So if you look at Bitcoin here, it does look like it's ready for something. It's been consolidating up here for a while, near its all-time highs, and it looks like it's ready to something, and I imagine it would probably be a bit of a pump and then a dump. So I think Bitcoin's ready for something. I think it would be kind of strange to see it keep consolidating from here, but it might surprise us, and he might be wrong. But that's just another signal to me that inside this uncertain period, he's telling me that Bitcoin might be going to all-time highs, which I think it signals to me that he's also telling me to buy. So I'm not buying Bitcoin right now. I'll let you guys know that. So I find this really super interesting, and I hope that's useful to you. That in my perception, it seems to me that everyone is telling me to buy right now. I don't know if you are having the same experience. I have not been watching like Squawk Box or anything like that, so I'm not sure what the sentiment is there. I watch Meet Kevin on YouTube, and he's kind of more critically oriented towards looking at what everybody's saying, and I feel like I feel like I don't know what what his impression is right now. I think his impression is that a lot of people are saying there's a crash coming, but there's also a lot of people who are telling us to buy. So I guess it all depends on who you want to believe and what you see as well. I've only been trading for the last year or so. And the last time that I thought the market was going to pump in January, I was wrong. It dumped, but that was also the stock market, which I think is very different from crypto. But I think maybe I've learned my lesson. I've started to notice what it looks like when there are just way too many buyers in a market, and that the sells are coming. I think maybe we're going to hit that. But I would love to know what your thoughts are on this. Let me know in the comments on YouTube. Again, I usually post my trades inside of our crypto trading channel, and especially with Enjin, because I've been giving that a lot of coverage. And with Gala, I kind of trade Gala intermittently because I have these Gala nodes. So if I need another cash for another trade that I want, I normally do that. So I don't really tell you always what I'm doing with Gala, but I do try to keep you guys up to date with my trades. This Thursday, we have the WeFunder for my company. We have a job token, and essentially allows people to monetize the playing of video games. We have a AAA development team working on our 5 versus 5 arena, where you'll be able to earn our crypto from playing using our job tokens, and our tokens are not available yet. They will be available next year, but in the meantime, you can invest in our company and own a piece of blockchain kingdom. So we're super excited for the WeFunder coming out this Thursday. There will be early bird terms, so you want to get there early. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this useful, and if you did, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.